Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom.
I hope the scent of lilies isn't too strong.
Nah, you're fine. But what's more important is the fact that, first of all, it's Halloween. I'm pretty sure because October 31st does exist on the calendar, right? If it doesn't, I'll be pretty shocked if it didn't. I better be not living in one of those, like, you know, what are they called? Messed up timelines. Flipping Mandela effect, that's what it is. No, October 31st does exist. It is today. There's going to be, hopefully, a special video I can get released, upcoming, because I'm actually going to be releasing a third video today. But what's more important is we're going to be focusing on the new world exploration level. What do I mean by that? Because if we go over to BEAST-YEAST, we got to go ahead and change continents, and we got to go over here to, not here, go to world map, and we have episode 6 now available. Because where we left off, we were previously at the Shadow of the Destroyer, but now we have access to Wings of Eternity. This is just basically a continuation of the Shadow of the Destroyer storyline. So with that being said, I definitely want to go through this, but before I do, I will mention, first of all, if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for... Someone shut that up. Anyway, if you want to leave your questions and comments down below for me to read in the comment section, then you can feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most. And also, I'll be trying to read comments from the video, and then magic candies were born from the Cookie Odyssey story, because that's just fun, isn't it? Well, nothing much else to do, because this update just came out recently. And I want to go ahead and get delving in on the story, so let's go ahead and check this out.
Boring. I'm bored!
Oh, Great One, what troubles you at the moment of your triumph? Through your victory, you've multiplied your strength, your power!
I merely took back what was rightfully mine. It is as it must be. There is little to be triumphant about.
Oh, forgive me, Great One. I forgot myself.
It's right before me, and yet converging the two doesn't interest me in the slightest. It's just as dull and meaningless as it was watching history unfold. But still, you're mine now. Mine and mine alone. I trust you will find a way to join on your own. What of Golden Cheese Cookie? Is she awake yet?
I will send soldiers to the dungeon at once, Great One.
She was too easy a prey. So meager? How could this be?
Great One, with respect, the spy swarm cornered the prey on your...
You fool. The spice swarm is nothing. Golden Cheese Cookie wouldn't have escaped from me. But she was weak. Too weak. Our fight, my fight, should have been more... thrilling. Fiery! Electrifying! She had kept a half of my soul gem for so long, yet she could barely put up a fight. Oh, I just can't wait for our little thieving bird to wake up. All this spice powder in the air will make her go berserk! Ha ha ha! Then we'll have a proper battle. Pulverizing her will feel... ecstatic!
Where am I?
First of all, she has the sprite again of just her losing the soul gem. Which, to be fair, I kind of expected that to happen, but it's just so surreal seeing that again, because... if you remember previously when she had that, that was when Smoked Cheese Cookie stole her soul gem. Why does she have a tendency to just have her soul gem stolen? Because the thing is, did Dark Cacao even lose his soul gem? I don't even think he did. Like, it felt like it was dwindling, but, like, I don't think he ever fully lost it, as far as my knowledge, like, tries to remember. Maybe he did, and somehow just got it back, but, like, I don't know. Now, this is one of those examples where just she's fully lost again, because she's now just fully imprisoned. Well, that's just plumbing fantastic in the worst way possible. And I'm pretty sure I won't even be able to start this level, because I think it's going to hit me with another cutscene, because it's just a bird cage. Oh gosh, I just realized it has stuff to do with cheeseburgers. Now I understand. Story. Yeah, we're gonna go through this casual story mode. And yeah, I do at some point want to see if I can bring in, like, I know this is really bad for me to say, but I want to see if I can swap out Stormbringer after, like, I do some experimentations with, like, Burning Spice, because I am curious about that, but that'll be for later. But for now, we're immediately probably going to pop in with a cutscene, but I do want to, like, get some comments out of the way. I don't want this video to be commentless. There's actually one from Left by Canada saying, why you now like the PC update? What the fuck do you mean, why I now like? I always like the PC update. I mean, it's pretty good. I've always played on PC anyway. Another comment from Carrie the Melodious Gamer says, how many mysterious groups are there in Kingdom? I've lost count and or track of them. And how come when we get a mysterious group in Kingdom, we never hear of them again after their introduction? I don't know, because they're doing shady stuff, and maybe it's best that we just forget about them, because they're stupid. Also, they also left a comment saying, it'd be cool if you played Kirby Superstar Ultra, although it's the only Kirby game I have, so it's the only Kirby game I have, so I may be a bit biased. Well, the thing is, you'd be biased about that. I'm actually biased for the other Kirby game that I first grew up with, being Kirby Squeak Squad. That one's one of my personal favorites, because, it's the one I got for my birthday. That was just an iconic moment. Anyway!
My queen, you're awake.
No! Let go! Let me go! Ugh.
Ow! It's me, your radiance! Smoked cheese cookie.
Oh, smoked cheese cookie.
Finally, you've come to your senses. What a relief.
I must have been out cold for a while. How long did I sleep? No matter. We must go. We must find my soul gem. To think that someone would find one soul gem lacking. An avarice I've never thought possible. 2 soul gems. Such power. I shall.
Golden cheese cookie?
I shall. What is this? I feel...
Golden cheese cookie?
Why does my dough feel so heavy? I must act. Break free from this cage. Escape. Face burning spice cookie once more. I must escape. Time is of the essence. But why? Why does my dough feel so inexplicably heavy? Run! Escape! Escape! Is this fear? Am I afraid? Golden cheese cookie? No, never. But...
Your radiance. Golden cheese cookie. You're pale as breed. Come back to your senses.
I must fight! I must!
Look at me. I'm still here with you. I haven't returned to the soul cheese yet, which can mean only one thing. The power of your soul gem is still with you. Burning Spice Cookie hasn't fully claimed it yet. Do not lose your spirit. We haven't crumbled just yet.
Silence, prisoner! Stay quiet. What is the meaning of this?
Pray tell, is it customary in this land to interrupt when 2 cookies are clearly in the middle of a private conversation?
Ha! In this land, it's customary to punish the big-mouth ones like you. You really forced my hand.
Okay, well, immediately we're just jumping straight into it, which, to be fair, this is just a whole prison land, by the way. There's just cages with, I think those were dead cookies inside the cells. I just want to point that out real quick. I'm pretty sure we just saw, like, actual, like, passed out other cookies inside of those cells. If they weren't passed out, they were surely dead. Let's just point that out real quick.
Nothing better than showing fools the errors in their ways. You really should thank your creators that I'm but a shadow of my former self.
Just you wait! I'll be back with more soldiers and silence you forever!
Mustn't give up. Mustn't give up. For my kingdom, my treasures.
Golden cheese cookie.
This is like really sad, because, like, the thing is...
We cannot hesitate.
How do I say this? I know in, like, the first 2 BC's portions with, like, you know, Pure Vanilla or White Lily, I'm still struggling for... I think I was more focused on Pure Vanilla, even though that was about awakening, like, White Lily. but pure vanilla is equivalent to the soul gem is shadow milk. So like the pure vanilla stuff and the dark cacao stuff, like they've obviously had like self turmoils and like their own cutscenes, but the thing is, I don't think they've ever gone to like such a length where like they've reflected on like past scenarios and just like started having like freak panic attacks. Because I know they've been in moments of panic, but they've never like been this tormented. Like, this is bad, and this is just sad. This is awful. We gotta make it through more of the story. Like, this is getting out of hand. All right, immediately, I need to get through more comments because there's actually a lot more on this video than I thought. But quickly, there's one from if I can get it out of the way quickly. Smart and Spiral saying, "Common question response. Remember a life lesson? Just take care of your healthier early." I think. Oh, take care of your health early. I think that's what you mean. Which. Yeah, let me tell you, that actually makes a lot more sense than you would expect. Trust me, I would know. And also a comment from Epic Man literally just says, "I have this game too." Well, I'm proud of you, and I actually hope that you made it far into the game. Plus, Leonardo Gio left a quick comment saying, "Common question of the day, if you don't have to please everyone." Oh yeah, that's a strong moral. That's a strong life ethic. Trust me, you don't have to please everyone. I know that for a fact over years of doing stuff myself. Anyway, back to the lore stuff and back to the fighting enemies, just so we can blast through literally all these plebs. Take this. By the way, I think I should be 1.5 speed just so I can actually, like, not make it through. Wait, what is this, by the way? There's something up top of there that, like, it raised like a bar. Was it similar to the spice meter?
Cheering.
I think it was similar to the spice meter, where, like, you know, if that went too high up, I think a spice swarm would start and more enemies would spawn. I think. But, anywho, there's more story to get through, which I'm terrified for. But we gotta make sure that golden cheese is safe.
Must act. Must. Mine.
To think that's who defeated me not so long ago. You should have handed me your soul gem back then if you were going to crumble so easily.
No. My greedy desire.
Trust me, I know what you're going through. I felt the same before. Light fades before your eyes and dread seeps through your entire soul. In the end, this overwhelming trepidation almost wrought the end of our kingdom. You built the Golden City because you refused to give up. I started my conspiracy because I, too, refused to give up on our kingdom. You mustn't let dread shackle you. Your steps might be small and shaky, but only by walking forwards, slowly but steadily, you will prevent yourself from crumbling apart.
Smoked cheese cookie?
I will not protect the Golden City for you, for this is not my burden to bear, it's yours. You are the one who calls herself the Golden Sovereign. You've defeated me once. Where is that radiant strength now? Use it. Use all you've got. Your fear, your sense of duty, your pride, your greed. We called you a god, so be a god!
Crumbs. Yes, that's right. I am the Golden Goddess. I cannot fail. I'm in your debt, smoked cheese cookie.
Oh, Jesus, if only others were here to witness the Golden Goddess showing such profound humbleness.
Perhaps that brute should have silenced you, you impudent.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Your Radiance. Can you feel the power of your soul gem? Can you wield it?
You're still awake, yet I can't fly. And the earth, only so much.
That is barely enough.
Fine. We start anew. Some great deeds started with even less. It just happens to be enough to fashion a little key.
Jesus.
Shh. Stay on lookout. Time to go.
Look how many spice soldiers came to teach you a lesson, you arrogant... What? What?
Let's show these spicelings how we do it in the Golden Cheese Kingdom.
Yes, and let's make it quick.
Prisoners on the loose! Prisoners on the loose!
Okay, am I the only one who thinks that the sprite with Golden Cheese standing up, and even without her soul gem, she's just smiling so, like, giddily? It's like one of the cutest sprites I've ever seen in the game. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. And I will say, you think, even though that Golden Cheese has been severely weakened, you think that Smoked Cheese or something like that would be powerful enough to just, like, break the lock? Maybe it's because of the lock's positioning, so I don't know, but, like, still. Anyway, by the way, how the pleb, can I just ask, just a quick question, how the pleb did, like, Smoked Cheese and Gold Cheese beat up that one guard, but they didn't like, escape after that? Like, did the guard immediately just leave and lock the door behind? Because, like, there's no way they should have been able to fight him unless if they, like, well, the Golden Cheese just take her spear and just like, try and poke him through the bars with it. Or just, like, Smoked Cheese would kept sneezing powder at him. That's what I'm assuming somewhat happened. I don't know, it's just weird when I have to think about it like that. But anyway, and will there be any other cutscenes just to break out the bars, maybe after this level? I don't know, but there's actually a comment from an idiot which says, I'm making a comment about my friend's D&D OC dancing because in our campaigns we ship them. That's actually fun, especially since with D&D you can actually be pretty creative. Also, Meta Murby left a comment saying, it's crazy that the origin of magic candy has been revealed, but the sad part is that there's no magic candy lore in OvenBreak. It's, you know, that's something stupid. There's more lore about invocation cards than there are magic candies. And who gives a crap about playing invocation cards anymore? Because I can tell you for a fact, no one does. Not a single person does. Oh, that makes me upset just to think about. Well, it's a good thing invocation cards do not exist within Kick-Your-Run Kingdom. Anyway, or like, any Kick-Your-Run game that's outside of OvenBreak for that matter. Ember Frost left a comment saying, could you please, oh, okay, that's more of a personal issue. I'll be sure to deal with that at some point, but, like, sorry. Not going to deal with that during a video right now, because, like, I forgot I read that before the video, and that's something more important, if that makes sense.
Cannot hesitate.
Also, there is actually kind of a long comment from Draco saying, I do find it interesting how they give an in-universe explanation for something like magic candies. I do wish that they would give also in-universe explanations for things like soul stones, because I feel like that would be very interesting if they explored that. I was thinking of the idea of a darkness elemental that's basically a cookie version of death, and keeps the balance of life and death, and creates shards of each cookie's soul living in the deepest depths of her bread, but great video as always. I feel like that would be a parallel to Millennial Tree, because I feel like Millennial Tree is like the cookie bringer of life, kind of like, you know, the tree of life. That makes sense. So maybe something revolving around death does make sense.
And we were so scared. We only pointed the way to the Lassie Springs.
Only? You offered the fugitive Golden Cheese Cookie shelter in your village, and even treated her to Lassie. And then you showed her the way to safety! I should execute you here and now.
Enough! Get the shivering wretch out of my sight! I tire of your incessant, meaningless squeaking. Perhaps I should grind you both to dust.
Fine. Get out of here.
Yes, thank you. Of course.
What is it now?
General! Golden Cheese Cookie and her lackey, they escaped!
Escaped? You useless, bumbling fools! The Great Destroyer wanted this cookie!
Oh, but this is it. Yes, yes! I knew she wouldn't disappoint me!
But Great One!
That's precisely what I desired. Now that her soul gem is mine, all that is left is to have some fun. Ready the spice swarm. The hunt is back on.
They managed to escape?
You just have the Kofi Monkey just running off. By the way, I didn't think the cutscene would immediately start. I thought it'd start in the middle of the level. Okay. Should we actually just do this? Because I feel like there's going to be another cutscene in the midst of it. So probably should, before I end this video. We'll just do this one level, and then that'll be it. Because there's definitely more that we got to go through for this story, trust me. Anywho, charge on through, get through with the whole entire swarm, because guess what? They're not going to really do much to us, because we're actually at a really good level right here. Just shoot some flowers their way. This should be enough, right? Little guards. Just clean them up. Okay, there we go. Apparently there's nothing after that, surprisingly. I thought there would be, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. But we do have to end the
Victory
video
is
right here because
electric!
I think we made it too far enough through the story where it actually made a decent amount of content. And, y'all gotta be out celebrating Halloween, so obviously we gotta get through that. Anyway, there's obviously way more to this. We're just battling through all the halls and stuff, and it's gonna lead up to this plumbing throne room, which obviously we see the boss, and we see... Who the plum is that? That's a... Is that... No, that's one of the, that's... It's not plumbing, Nutmeg Tiger. That's the other... Isn't that the snake fella? Yeah, that is the snake person. That's one of the high generals. Okay, that's actually... That's honestly cool. But, with that being said, we're definitely ending this video right here, which, by the way, okay, Monster Menace still, it does exist, but, it's only for 5 levels of BEAST-YEAST now, like the 5-5, and it doesn't involve, only all the 5. How do I say this? I'm really messing this up. It just has the first stage as the, World 5, but World 6 has both, 2 and 3. 2 and 3 chests available. So you gotta really make it through this world. Anyway, with that being said, I should probably end the video right now, but there's only a few comments left that I'll quickly skim through. Like, there's a comment from Mark Hoyt saying, "And that, kids, is how Magic Kingdoms were born. The persistent experiments of sleep-deprived man." I mean, that sounds awful. Also, another comment from Sonic Gamer says, "When you upload the video of you playing Kicking Around Oven Glitch, I decided to try it out for myself, and after noticing what the engine was used to make it, I did some research on it, and it's the same engine that Doki Doki Literature Club was made in." Honestly, I can see that, because it kind of is like this visual novel-esque game, so I can completely understand that. Anyways, with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Around content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and also down below in the description, you'll see links to all of my social media, which include a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Around YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you and the Bees and Guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese!